Hello and welcome to another episode of Nerd BS. I'm Alan, and we are on the fourth episode of 2025, and I'm joined by Chris and Kyle here. How you guys doing? Another day of recording.
I'm just happy to be here. Kyle had to remind me that today is Tuesday, not Wednesday. We did not decide to shift recording days, and I chalk it up to vacation brain. I'm off for the entire week. I thought today was Monday for whatever weird reason, but here we are, Tuesday, live, all three. This is back to back. We're rolling again, fellas. We're rolling again. We're cooking. We're cooking with some yes, back to back, like an '80s buddy cop film.
Oh, okay. I
the movie trailers
for a second.
You always see the trailers or the movie posters. They're always
Weapon.
back to back. Yeah, there you go.
I definitely feel you.
Like Rush Hour.
My kid had a 4-day weekend, and I was
I love it.
I've been just kind of flying through this weekend. I kind of forgot what day it was too, so it took me a bit to get on top of it. But
yeah, we had the 4-day weekend, and it was. I gotta say, I like the week. Don't get me wrong, but the 4-day kind of keeps me on track. That week is just like a couple days longer than
it needs to
we
be.
need. Yeah, yeah. See, yeah. And then you get back and you're like, I just want to punch someone.
Just long enough to downshift. Yep. Just long enough to downshift.
Yeah.
4 days, you kind of kick it into neutral. You're coasting, but hit that day 4 or 5, you downshift, and you're like, oh crap, gotta pop the clutch and get back into gear one. And I know. I hate it. I was like, this week is ridiculous. A 4-day weekend would be chef's kiss and give us another day, I don't know, in October, right around, give us Halloween off, right around Halloween. Give us that time.
Well,
then
or
somewhere in March.
just give us a couple of days in summer, because Melissa gets off in May. So, she doesn't even go to work in June. I know.
Must be nice.
We just get, she gets June and July off. So it's like that. I can live with that compromise. So
a whole 2 months?
Yeah.
Brother. Yeah, she should have moved a long time ago. Can't. That's 2 whole months, brother. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's working out. It's working out pretty good.
You don't work at all in June and or July. We don't come back till August 15th. Excuse me, what?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's not us. We're June 3rd.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're definitely into June. Well, we're definitely into June. Hey, brother, relax.
yeah.
Hey, 13 days ain't that deep.
Ooh, okay. Family friendly.
ain't that deep. Yes, no, we're definitely into June. It may not be the 13th. It's definitely a full week into June for sure.
Right.
I would say no more than 10, 12 days. Like work days.
Godspeed once you get back into it after this week.
Sorry, I got a little bit of fog going on here because I'm still recovering right now from this, whatever this illness is. But yeah. Anyways. Yeah.
It made it up the mountain? Everyone down here is catching that. I got coworkers catching fevers left and right.
Oh, really? Oh,
we
crap.
went through it.
Yeah, I've been hearing people getting it. I know I'm pretty sure either my son brought it home. My brother gave it to me while we were working, I think is what I'm coming down to. Because he ended up getting sick around the same time.
Oh,
and his wife brought it back from the airport. So we got something from the plane is what I'm thinking. Yeah, that'll do
traveling,
it.
Yeah.
But
for sure. I didn't realize it ended up there in the cold.
Yeah, the sickness doesn't survive up here in the cold winters.
Someone had to bring it up. He had to get the yarn out and the tack board. Like, where did it come from?
As Kyle was saying earlier, fortunately, I couldn't focus on games, so I just watched a bunch of content.
The good thing.
So we talked about Marvel last week, and I flew through a bunch of Marvel content. I watched Eternals.
Dude, you hit up so much.
Finally watched Eternals. Yeah.
Go ahead, keep going.
That's what made you sick. Right there.
It kept me going. That's why it lasted so long. Is it just kind of bringing me down? let's see. I finished Eternals. Finally talked about that. Kyle talked about it before. I'll do a shotgun. This is a shotgun reviews. Eternals, 5 blackberries. Should have been a series. Loki season 2. 8 strawberries. I loved Loki. I thought that was pretty fun. It was actually really fun. It ended really well.
Wow. Okay.
Secret Invasion. 6 dogs. I'm not sure.
Dogs.
Wet
Like
dogs.
wet
I like that
dogs,
one.
or-
6 wet dogs.
What is his ranking? What is his rating scale? What is his
I thought
rating scale?
I thought he was doing
I'm going
fruit.
down. I think
I thought he was gonna stick with the fruit.
The more I think about Secret Invasion, the more I want to lower it. That one's that's a rough one. Nothing happens. It's basically kind of what it feels like.
What? One
Feels
cat?
like, yeah, nothing happens.
half a gerbil? Like
well,
what's lower than
Wakanda
dogs?
Forever
Like,
got
what
7
are you
meows,
doing?
so I figured that's pretty good. It's pretty solid. Just
Well,
meows.
Just the meows. Yeah, good one.
Okay.
We got
Okay.
Nice.
7 meows.
So was that the best one?
I think we're at
Was
the
that
peak. Well, we only
Are
have
we
one
at the
more
peak right
after,
now?
so I guess that was the peak was Loki. They kind of a little wave there, but Quantumanium,
right. Yeah.
6, and I got lazy and just fruits. 6 fruits. I don't know what to say anymore. But that one was, as I said earlier, CG vomit. It was not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. It was actually a better, which is how I got a 6. But the only reason the CG didn't look as bad as it did is I think it's because everything was CG. So, when it all kind of looks the same, it kind of it melds out to looking a little better when there's not as much real stuff around besides their faces. Yeah, it looks
But
good.
it's all fake. It looks good.
Yeah, like what's the point? What's the point at that line, right? Like, if that's the only real part is their face, and they're in suits, green suits the whole time, in a green screen. Like, why not just animate the whole dang movie? Like, and they could just do the voice
acting. It does
acting.
feel that way. It feels like they probably could have. You bring that up, and it makes me think that if they would have just like, oh, we're going to the quantum verse, and then they just like go down this tube, and then all of a sudden they've done that in other, like Space Jam, perfect example. You follow down the hole, and all of a sudden you're in cartoon land. Basically, what? Wow.
Yeah, but he was.
Yeah.
But
No one cares about green
real.
screen. Well,
I guess he was real. You're right.
But everyone
But
knew
it could
you
have
were
been all.
fake,
It could have been all
obviously.
CG. Or oh,
Yeah, but he was.
Are you talking
I
about the
haven't seen the
LeBron
LeBron
James
James.
one?
Well, yeah, I
or
did see.
the,
No, they were. It was all CG, right? I don't know anymore.
Yeah, it was. It was all CG.
I don't
didn't
remember
realize
much
how
of the
close
LeBron
to
James.
Space
It was like
Jam
a fever dream.
Quantumania was, though, until now that I'm thinking about it more and more. All they needed was a basketball game to end the fight at the end with Kang the Conqueror, and it would have been.
And that might have been better. That might have been better of a movie.
Friendly game of golf, maybe.
Can you imagine like MODOK getting in there? MODOK playing basketball?
That was the one thing I wanted to say was MODOK. Surprisingly, probably one of the most entertaining characters in the movie, and I feel like everybody gave him a lot of crap because he was actually pretty fun.
Because they did a crap job on him. They literally stretched his face out instead of like putting any charm or anything into it.
It seemed
So
yeah, he seemed
I get
pretty
what you're
charming.
saying.
I was enjoying
I
it.
think the actor. Yeah, no, but like the design, it's just like a pixelated profile pic that they smashed into the body.
I agree, in a weird way, but I still enjoyed it. He was definitely better when he had the helmet on, but I'm not going to sit here and defend him too much longer than that.
Yeah, the
it's
helmet.
interesting. It was interesting, but it was still what it was. Yeah.
We're saying the same
fine.
thing. Yeah.
But
I got you.
no,
So
I'm
are you
still,
caught
I'm
up?
still in.
Is
I'm
there
still in. I
anything you
still
haven't
got.
seen?
So I went through all this craziness, and my next on the list is Guardians 3, which is supposed to be great. So I'm looking forward to Guardians 3. I haven't got there yet. Yeah, I've heard.
That one's fun.
So I'm excited.
Guardians 3.
That's the
And then
peak.
I still have,
Yes,
I still have Echo
Marvel
and
Cinematic.
Agatha All the Way. Those are the last 2 things. Or Agatha All Along. Sorry.
Oh gosh, yeah, I forgot about those ones. Woo. Agatha, yes, I would have never. If you didn't
I keep
correct
saying
yourself, I would have never
Agatha
known.
all the way, and my son keeps
completely
correcting
forgot.
me every time I say it. So now I gotta say it on
So
purpose.
now you say it on
yes,
purpose,
to bug
right?
him for
Just to
sure.
bug him,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, I do. I love doing that to my kids. It's like
It
like
does. It
gives
helps.
me life, knowing
Mhm.
that they're gonna correct me. It really does. Because so the one I do is with my daughter is she loves princesses and Cinderella is one of her favorites. So I say Cinderella because one of the mouses calls her Cinderella. They go, "Oh, hey, it's Cinderella." It's Cinderella. I'm like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure it's Cinderella." I'm gonna say that. Let's stick with that. Drives her nuts.
Just to
and I
kind of
love it.
before we move away from any superhero stuff, have you guys seen Creature Commando yet? I forgot to even bring it up.
Wow, what?
All right.
Yeah, I know I'm just dropping. I'm just wondering if everybody's seen it.
All right.
Just throwing it out
Okay.
there.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Kyle. Because I'm like, what are you? Sir, what?
All right,
I've
so it's
never
on HBO
heard of
Max.
this.
It's like Suicide Squad but
No.
with monsters. It's pretty interesting. It's actually pretty good. It's done by James Gunn, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it has
This man out here doing
Bride of
side quests.
Frankenstein.
Got some good ratings.
Frankenstein. Yeah, it's fantastic. Honestly, out of all these things I just listed, this is probably the better of all of them. It's a much more interesting show. This is probably sitting
Not even
related
related to
Marvel.
Marvel,
It's like I said, a 9 in my head. This is where we get we got the Bride of Frankenstein. We have oh my god, I cannot remember anybody right now. Weasel. Frankenstein is in it. Yeah, Frankenstein is in it.
Straight up Frankenstein?
Rick Flag Sr., which kind of throws me all off. Ooh, what is that one guy's name? He's a Batman villain. I can't think of it right now. Cersei's in it.
Cersei?
Yeah, this is DC
Is this
Comics.
DC
DC Comics, yeah.
Is this a? Oh, okay. Oh, David Harbour is Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, you got Amanda Waller. Oh, so it is just like another.
It's the premise
Suicide
is Suicide Squad as well. It's like they go into the monster side of the prison and they take those people. So
You're telling me this for the
What?
first time. I've
now you
never
have something to
heard of
look
this.
into. It's really
same.
good.
I'm
It's
surprised.
surprisingly good. I watched it. I binged it with my son, and we were pleasantly surprised. I wasn't expecting how good it is, and I would definitely check into it if you haven't checked it out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm almost done with My Hero, so
This one's-
I need some other BS to watch
me.
while I'm on the
this is
treadmill.
a short show too. I think this is 6 episodes. It threw me off. I was not expecting.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's really short,
Short and
really sweet.
huh?
Six
GI
1 hour,
Robot is another one in
6.5
there. There we go. And
Just the way the
who's
ladies
last-
like it.
I'm trying to think of one more guy. Ooh, what is that guy's name? No, Dr. Phosphorus. Can't remember his name. What is his name in Yeah, he's
Phosphorus,
from-
yeah. Totally no. I have no idea what you're
Oh
talking
my
about.
god, what is his name? Try to
Are you
Google
not
it. I can't
Googling it?
find
Have
it.
you not been
I can't
Googling it the
find
whole
I'm
time?
going crazy.
Have you
I'm
not
using
been
it.
using the Google?
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Use the Google, man.
There we go. Come on.
Oh, he
not like
because
you
he doesn't
got
know
a
how to
bunch
spell.
of-
He doesn't know how to
Oh,
spell
yeah,
phosphorus.
it's a tricky
Oh,
one. It's a tricky
phosphorus.
one.
Is it an F or is it a PH? Which
F
one?
Phos F-O-S for
It's
F-E-F-U-R.
What number is it on the
PHOSFPHORUS.
periodic
Thank you very
table?
much. What is his name?
The P-H-O, and it'll take care of.
Oh my
it'll
god, I
take care of
cannot.
S.
It's killing
Can
me.
you just do cast? Creature Commanders. Alan
Yeah,
Tudyk,
I think that's who plays him.
the actor.
No,
Yeah,
more
like
like,
his-
What are you
more
trying to
like
look up?
One.
I don't know
More
what
like
his name is.
one.
He's got like a code name. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, the character. He's a
the
villain. He's got
character?
a villain name, like Clayface or something like that. You know what I mean? He doesn't come out and they go, Dr.
But it's
Phosphorus.
not Dr. Phosphorus.
No, he was in Batman Beyond too. He's in Batman Beyond.
You got me, man.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm throwing this in the Discord. You guys can check it out, but maybe somebody will come up with it better than I can. There, threw it in there so you guys can look at them. But yeah, it's one of the more interesting characters as well. Anyway, it's pretty good. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Just check it out. It's pretty new, so I don't want to spoil anything anyways. Yeah, it came out
it came out
this year or something.
not that long ago.
Woo. I think Dr. Phosphorus
It's got something else, man. They call him something else. It's driving me crazy.
I'm on the Wikipedia. Starman?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah,
Guys,
I think that's
there's
it.
something else.
Battlestar, man.
There's something here. It means something.
It
might have
must
been
be
just a joke.
new.
Must be like a joke that they said because his Dr. Alexander James, codename Dr. Phosphorus.
All right.
That's it.
All right.
That's what it, yeah, dude, there's nothing else.
There's nothing else here.
Well, we were calling something.
We've all
My
dove
brain
into the
fog's
lore.
up.
I know
My
the whole
brain
show
fog's
now.
up.
I know the whole show.
Anyways, yeah, good stuff coming out from DC and the animated front. There is a new Spider-Man animated series, but I haven't even looked at it. I don't know if anybody has yet. I think it's like one episode out.
I don't like the way it looks.
They definitely
I like the
they're definitely
animation.
trying something new with it for
What?
sure.
But can we just get the Spider-Verse movie that they
Yeah,
promised us
I
2
still
years
haven't
ago?
seen the first
'Cause that's all I want.
God, yeah.
Why are we doing this?
Cliffhanger.
Or
Don't waste your time yet. Wait till the next one's get announced because it's a terrible cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Freaking terrible.
It is a terrible cliffhanger, and I was duped because it was like, oh, it's coming out this
I
year.
remember
They
we talked
said
about
it.
it on Cast. Yeah, because you were saying how good it is. I should go check it out, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wait till the next one comes out because I want to see them both.
You did. You were smart.
I was wise
You were
beyond
wise.
my.
You
But
wanna
now I
see
gotta
them
wait.
back to back.
Whenever that's coming out, they
You
call me
call you
Dr. Phosphorus because I
From now
can
on, you're so wise.
see the future because that's what his powers are. All right, I think
That's what it is. Yeah.
but no, something
No,
we
it's not,
couldn't
it's not.
see. The future
It's not
was
even
not
close.
shown to us about this terrible news. Was it, Kyle? Since you brought this, I figured you could bring this up.
No.
Yeah, you Switch lover.
I should have titled it Nintendo Strikes Back because it's kind of like they're turning into.
That's
the evil
true. I mean,
empire
they
that
did this once before, right?
gotta
They
rebel
they
against
restructured
this.
before. I remember we lost a lot of physical stuff, and it seemed like we were getting more, but I don't know anymore. Why don't you break it down?
I'm not sure which one you're referring to, but what we're talking about is Nintendo has decided to end their gold points. Well, this article calls it a scheme, but anyways, what would happen is you get 5% back on any digital purchase on the Switch store, meaning you get those coins back, and if you have enough coins, you can buy something else. You can also, and I don't know if this is part of it, I'm assuming it is, I need to read a little bit more, but if you buy the physical cart, you get like just a big chunk of gold coins, as long as you have to go and physically press the button and collect them. And I've gotten quite a few games used that nobody collected the coins on, where I just collected enough points to buy a whole new game. So like whenever I get like a stack of Switch games in to resell, I just run through my Switch, like collect gold coins, and most of the time it's expired or they're already used.
Continue.
Yeah, hey, come on. It's part of the perks, right?
Not anymore, though.
Sometimes, not always.
That's probably why they're taking away. Yeah, that's why they're taking away. Guys like you. Rooting for the rest of us. Yeah.
There's that one
taking advantage.
douchebag in Moreno Valley. We've pinpointed it. Switch. It's got too many points.
Shut it
Anyways,
down.
apparently they're getting rid of the vouchers too, which I figured that wasn't going to last long. It lasted longer than I thought, but That was like a coupon program where you could buy 2 games for $100.
I think I took advantage of that one time. Yeah,
which was like $20 off. Yeah, that's how I bought Tears of the Kingdom, because that game's $70 a game. So I actually got that one for $50. So.
I feel like I did that too.
Yeah, they're restructuring with the Switch 2 coming out, and I hope they come up with something. You were mentioning like how buyer friendly it was, that you just get a percentage back and you could spend it on all sorts of random stuff. And, it's a bummer. It's a bummer to see stuff like that.
Definitely felt very consumer friendly. That's where I got my Pikmin Croc jingles that I had on my Crocs for a while. So,
sir,
what? Oh, really?
Little Pikmin decorations for my Crocs. I wore those for about a week until they kept falling off. So I said, "This is a waste of time." Now, if they would stay on, and I would keep looking like a hip happening dude, I would have kept wearing them. Unfortunately, they couldn't stick.
That is the most 2008 GameStop thing I've ever heard in my life. That reeked of. I could smell the GameStop all over that sentence. I could smell it. Well, that sounds like some reward system. Yeah, that sounds like some reward system. And
I didn't wear my cool hat though. I don't have my hat with me right now, but I did get my hat from doing those, in those points. Those. Does that mean we're not going to get any more physical stuff? Is that what it sounds like?
So I think what you're thinking of is the platinum
but only the gold points.
They don't mention.
So this is only for like. So I've bought games with these. Like I usually buy cheaper games. Like I'll have a collection, and like, oh look, this game's like on sale for like $5, and I'll just use 500 coins and for free.
Right. Exactly. So like for every $60 you spend, you basically get around $3. So yeah, if you buy 2 brand new games, you get $6, and then they have tons. I've bought games for under $1. Bunch of indie stuff, and they have good games go on sale for like $5, like you're saying. So that's how I got a lot of my library. Chris has seen the crazy Switch library I have. I haven't
extensive.
Way more than I even know. Every time I go in there, I'm like, oh yeah, I bought that one. But that's how I got it. That's how. It's probably like most people's Steam libraries. My Switch.
I got a bunch of random games on my PlayStation 2. I feel
but so that's how I got it though. Was just I'd have 500 gold coins, like you're saying, Alan. And be like, oh, that game's on sale for $3.99. All right, I'm scooping it up. But as of March 24th, it says that they're no longer giving out coins. You can still use them if you have them, but you won't be able to get them anymore after March 24th, which hopefully means the Switch 2 comes out around that time. They still haven't announced that. I don't know.
I feel like that's not
connected
Nintendo. Though, right? You think it's connected? Like do you think getting the gold coins is connected to the Switch 2?
Yeah. I would, So I would think that they have to get rid of that so it doesn't like mess with their ecosystem, right? Like, hey, let's just cut it out so that when the new console comes out, there's no like, hey, can I still get gold coins on the new console? It's like, no, let's just cancel the whole thing. That's my hope.
They're gonna bring new coins over. They're gonna,
because I'm feeling like, I guess when we got PlayStation 5, like basically the online store was identical to the PlayStation 4. Like I just feel like it just kind of all seamlessly went over.
You'd think they would do that.
Like that's kind of what I assumed was just going to be happening nowadays.
Come on, Nintendo.
They got to, right?
One of those are ever been seamless.
You can't do it. You can't do this again. We can't do another Switch where everything's complicated. You can't.
You see?
Consistency.
It's ridiculous.
Keep it consistent.
You'd think they would, and we're all hoping, but it's Nintendo. That's never happened with
what
Nintendo.
You're saying.
Not once.
I don't want to accept it. I don't want to.
Never been able to bring anything over.
They would do this, but if anybody would, you're not wrong.
I don't know.
This is the culprit that would be doing it.
I think they're just gonna cut out the gold coins and then hopefully start something new. And then
Positive, yeah.
your library can come over, but you're not getting any coins. Yeah. You're not going to earn coins from it because we're tired of you getting free crap from us. That's what it feels like.
Free crap from us. Oh my god!
That guy in Moreno Valley, that cheapskate in Moval, has gotten thousands of gold coins. And he doesn't even play the games. It's him.
I won't lie though. I have forgotten about the system many times, and then had to go back and grab games just to see if I've done it, because I wanted gold coins for some reason. So like on a side note, I just forgot about doing it because you have to physically go press the button.
Yeah, no,
so if you don't do that, if I just go play the game like a schmuck, I don't get the points.
Yeah. Oh, you pay full price? By the way, that Zelda game you let me borrow, the gold coins are
tempting you? Have been used?
They've been used.
Oh.
No, I don't. Oh, they're gone. They're way gone. No, I actually don't know.
Say, I'm pretty sure on that took them already.
I'm ready to swap out games.
We'll have to do that because
I beat that game.
Did not play the game. I won't. I played it like once, and I couldn't.
You can keep it.
Oh,
just give me a different one. Oh, you done with it?
I don't know when I'm gonna play it. I'm in a position where I'm not in that mood. I guess not in that vibe right now. Yeah, Paper Mario,
right?
You were right though.
Yeah, you do.
There's
gotta
so
be
much
in the mood
reading,
for that thing.
and I don't want to read it, and that's what happens. I'm just like, I feel like I need to, but I don't want to. So that's the issue. More voice acting.
Yeah.
For my lazy self. That's what I need. But
so it just sounds like they're getting rid of their extreme
essentially
couponing.
Yeah,
that's all I'm hearing, is that Nintendo's saying you could no longer
it's a
gain games
portion of their loyalty service process. Yeah, essentially. Oh.
Right, but it did kind of, you have a month, right? Like, that's kind of sudden in my opinion.
I agree.
Like, give me a little bit more time to scoop up some coins.
Are they getting rid of the coins in a month, or are they like letting you get new ones?
No, you have a year.
There you go.
So you can't redeem anymore after March, and you have a year to use them. So you can use them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so start scooping them up.
Now's the time.
Just go in a GameStop and be like, "Can I see that game? Put it in.
Walk
I just
around
want to see if it
Switch?
works. Go in there.
Oh boy.
Put it in your Switch." You have to go to the counter because they keep them behind the counter. So you just go up there like, "Hey, let me see that game. Just want to see if it works. Put it in there. Take the gold coins. Like, nah, give me the next one." And this really piss off that minimum wage employee working for scraps. Not that I've ever done that.
Company.
Before we move on to the next thing, I just have to say I messaged my son, and it must have been in my sick haze. There was no other name. It's just Dr. Phosphorus. You were all correct, and I was just in some other world where I don't know what I was calling. Maybe it wasn't that great of a show. Maybe I was just in some sort of haze. I don't know. I don't know.
I've been there. That happened when I got COVID. I watched the Tom Cruise. What are those movies? The Jack. What are those
Jack
movies?
Ross?
Jack
Reacher? Yeah.
Remember those?
Yeah, I remember those.
Jack Reacher. And I was like, man, these movies are so cool. And then I go back and rewatch one. I think the second one, I was like, gosh, this is garbage. I had COVID. Like, this was not as good as I thought.
Watching a movie through the eyes of COVID.
It's
just okay.
Well,
that's funny.
I still feel like it was really good. So
I'm glad
see.
we got the fact check.
I fact checked myself, and apparently I was just, I don't know what we were calling it, but there's something in my head that was much shorter than phosphorus. But other
maybe it's a different character.
I don't know.
Like
I don't know.
Doc,
It couldn't have been Doc. That makes
Doc?
no sense.
Maybe they just called
I don't
him
know
Doc?
what kind of craziness you're talking about, but
I just called him Doc. I mean, maybe that was his code name. You know, who knows? You said this was
Creature Commandos.
Commandos.
I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna throw it out there.
Maybe
they called him Doc once
I
or
think
twice.
you might be onto something there about that one. I think they did call him Doc a couple times. That sounds about right. But speaking about doctors, we have another show that came out for Adult Swim. Common Side Effects. It's on episode 3 right now. Coming out every Sunday. I don't know how long this show is going to be. Do you know how long it's going to be? Have you heard anything, Kyle? I know you're watching it with me.
No, I'm really not looking into. I do follow the guy that created.
Oh yeah,
Joe Bennett, I think.
It's
on Instagram.
it's produced by
yeah, he's done
same guy to King of the Hill and Beavis and Butthead, right? And Idiocracy. Mike Judge, yeah.
Yeah, Mike Judge is part of it.
Producer, right?
Mike Judge is part of it, and which is great because there was he does a voice, and I'm like, dude, that's Hank Hill. Like if Hank Hill was an a-hole, and like sure enough, you go through.
And
the
my
credits,
wife walked in
yeah.
and said, "What is that, Hank Hill?" I was like, "Well, kind of."
Actually,
he's a terrible CEO.
It's like the actor for Bob's Burger and Archer. It's like, oh, I've heard that voice before. The guy that plays Bob's Burgers is the guy that
John
voices
Benjamin.
Archer.
Yeah,
yeah. You hear that voice, you're like, wait a minute, that's two different characters. They're not even the same archetype, so it's very strange. So I can understand.
Really,
I can understand that feeling.
Really good. I love that voice too. It's
I love the art style too. It really, something about it really it is really good. Yeah, Common Side Effects.
Common Side Effects. You're talking
the
about
art style in it is really good.
Yeah, it's good. It's unique. It's that guy. It's Joe Bennett who does a lot of that stuff. He did a lot of. I thought he was tied into the other Netflix one, with the space one.
Oh, that was Max. That was on Max too.
Rains. Yeah, that's how I'm watching this
same
one.
Here. You said Netflix. That's why I was confused. But yeah, they're both on Max. But yeah.
Well, you're right.
You're right.
They moved it to Netflix to try to get a season 2. They did. They tried to.
Oh, is it not getting a season 2?
Some more viewers for season 2, but
we
jumped.
Where we at?
Yeah,
we jumped.
Scavenger Rain.
Scavenger Rain. It was really good. It was on Max. I loved it.
Nope.
I think I watched it twice actually. I guess it's not getting a season 2. Sad. Good news though. It does end really well.
It's on.
It ends really well.
And,
you don't need a season 2. But
it concludes really well. So just so you know, Chris, that one, Scavenger's Reign, has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Which I did not know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Reeling it back to Common Side Effects. But it's
yeah. So same guy is Joe Bennett again is involved in it, and I love the artwork, but it's not Scavenger Rain vibes. It's more based. It's on Earth, first of all, and I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to spoil anything because
if you watch the trailer about it, it's basically about a guy who finds a cure-all mushroom and Big Pharma. But that's just from the trailer. It says it in the trailer. This is all from the trailer.
I know, but don't watch the trailer.
Go in blind.
Just go in and enjoy it.
I'm
go in blind. It. We're telling you, it's great.
It is great. I'm really enjoying it.
Okay. It's the best way to watch stuff.
I'm gonna watch it. I will give.
That's all you need. Yeah, if you don't like it after an episode, don't stick around because you probably won't like it. But the first episode's good enough. Yeah.
Get out of here if you don't.
It is definitely one of those shows.
Stick around.
I do always hate when people say you got to give it so many episodes or season or I'm like, all right, so I got to give it like a pound of flesh before I start enjoying this. I feel like I need to watch something else then, is what I'm hearing. But no, first episode solid. So if you don't like it, it's not for you. Easy to move on at that point.
Yeah, I was gonna add to that, but we'll keep it family friendly. I agree. Like if there's ever a show where it's like, you got to get past the first season, it's like, well then No.
Why am I watching
I'm not
this?
doing it.
That's like
Yeah.
that could
The
be
whole
like
first
12
season.
hours of your
It's 12
life to
episodes.
try to like something. That's the
Yeah. That is a good way. I never thought about it
Yeah.
that way. That's half a
Can-
day, sir.
uh,
Half a day.
I don't know. Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah, I think you like it. It's fun.
Half-hour
Scavenger's
episode?
Reign, though.
I love
I
Scavenger.
like Scavenger's Reign more.
Are they half-
They're like
Okay.
4 in,
3 episodes.
3 or 4 episodes
4
into the common side
should
effect
be
right
coming
now.
out Sundays. I think it comes out Saturday night. No, yeah,
Sundays.
Saturday night at 11:30 on Adult Swim, and then it immediately pops up on Max the next day on Sunday. So I think it's something like that. It's weird.
Got it. Take a look.
Oh yeah, you got the hookup though. I forgot. You can
Yeah.
watch whatever you want.
Yeah,
Must
yeah.
be nice.
I know. I need to look into that.
Nice.
Need to look into that. 'Cause
Tell
that
me.
is
Ah,
sounds nice. Sounds
worth
nice.
it.
It does sound. I'm getting closer and closer.
It's getting bad. It's getting bad out there.
Yeah, dude.
What is with these
Episode 4 is
Is it
out, by the way.
Okay, maybe I was maybe
Alan.
maybe episode 3 was the last one I
Yeah.
watched. Okay, I'll have to look into it again because if it's
That's yeah. You are. I'll give you a break because
I have been down with the sickness, but
That's a good song, by the
really,
way. Great song.
Well played.
I'll check it
Well
out. If
played,
there's
buddy,
a
yeah.
4th episode,
Great song.
I'll have to look it up because maybe I didn't watch 04. I don't remember anymore. We'll see, but I've been enjoying it for sure, 110%.
Yeah, we got. We'll circle back to that
definitely
show.
Well,
So give it a shot, Chris.
if
It's simmer. Got it.
oh, there
I
you
got
go,
time. Got
and
a
they're
whole
only
week
like
off.
20-minute, like 30
Whole
minute
week.
episodes.
Yeah, they're short.
24-minute
they're
episodes,
like-
something like that.
Yeah, it's a normal.
Yeah.
It's a normal
Okay.
show.
Bird. I can give it 24.
You know what else is normal?
Hmm?
DJ Khaled.
Be the best.
He's the most normal. He's the most normal dude I've
So-
ever
so-
seen. Guess what he's gonna be in?
A movie.
I wish.
Animal Crossing.
Now, see, Nintendo, hear us out. Can you
Hear
imagine
me out. Yes,
visiting his
absolutely.
island?
Tom Nook. You can be Tom Nook. Tom Nook variant.
Like that pelican needs to put its clothes back on. I don't know what kind of island this is.
A pelican? That's so random that he'd be a pelican.
I never played any of those. I don't know.
What? You never played Animal Crossing?
I've never played an Animal Crossing.
And you are a Switch lover. That's that's sacrilege. I don't know if you're allowed to even hold a Switch without
making
at
a
least
character
trying-
in the animal
Animal
land of
Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I must have because I have tried it and I just like what am I doing? I'm in debt.
I feel like
I'm
you
in
played it
debt
on
to-
GameCube a long time ago, but I don't
this
ever remember you
person.
getting heavily involved.
No,
Yeah.
I never played it on
Oh, yeah,
GameCube. My
'cause I know
siblings did. They loved
That's
the
where
heck
I
out- they got
learned about
everything.
Animal Crossing originally was from
American
your
Dream,
siblings
baby.
because I remember making a character in one of their towns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in the house.
Yeah.
But-
Love that. I love that game. Instant debt, baby. Within the first 10 minutes, you got a house and you're in debt. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to work it off. And not in
Yep,
a
I
conventional
love it.
way. You're going to go down to the beach and grab seashells and you're going to sell them at 10
Yep.
bells a piece. And you're going to grow a tree. Give me some oranges. We'll give you 7 bells for them oranges. And we're going to rinse
Guess
and repeat
what?
that year
Yeah.
after year after year. And then when you think you're done,
Sometimes-
we're going to offer you a deal you cannot refuse, which is an upgrade to your house. And you go into bigger debt.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I didn't know that happens.
And then you got to pick up fishing. Oh, you got to fish, baby. Because every once in a while you catch that random fish that's give you 120 bells, and you're going to feel real good about yourself. Real good.
You,
Oh, man.
you gotta fish.
Animal Crossing. Oh, God.
Yeah, see,
Move
Man,
move
what have I
over
been missing out
GTA
on?
6.
Sounds like
we
a-
have an Animal Crossing.
Right? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's a great game. I don't know what it is. It's one of those
Yep.
brain itches, like itches your brain. Like You just want to
Animal
do the
Crossing?
tasks. Yeah, you just want to. It's one of those like
yeah.
task manager type games. You just want to do them.
I get
I
it.
don't know why? There's something
It's
about
cozy.
It.
I'm not bringing it down. It's not for me. Now you put a sword in my hand, and I got to get the bells with the sword. I'm in.
Oh, that's
But now we're just playing Zelda.
Yeah.
That's the Stardew Valley, man. Stardew Valley.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That is.
I would play that one. But the real game, the actual news is that GTA 6 will have a radio dedicated to DJ Khaled and just his music, which I think I wrote a letter saying that this is what I want.
So DJ Khaled makes music.
Send it
I
to
don't know who
Rockstar.
DJ Khaled is. His face looks familiar.
Yes.
I've seen his face.
You've
before.
seen him in memes, for sure.
I'm sure
He's
you've
a
heard his
meme.
songs.
He's a meme machine, and yeah, like I said, he produces songs and he is in the background of songs, and he's kind of just more of a personality,
Okay.
I would say, at this point than a music guy. But he's done lots of music. So
I didn't think about that. So his radio station will be pretty extensive with all the things he's worked on. It's
right.
Like, if almost like they made made one for like Pharrell. Like Pharrell has a huge
Oh,
catalog.
see now that would be good.
Is this going to be an
That I would
issue
be
like in
interested in.
10, 20 years when they want to do the GTA 6 remaster, and they need to get the rights again, like how when Vice City came out,
100%.
when they remastered it, they couldn't put Michael Jackson songs in there. It'd be the same problem.
Oh,
I didn't know that one. Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be. It's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
They're just but like they're not going to do remasters of this generation,
GTA.
right? Or
I don't think
and it'll
they
be
remastered.
different because it'll be if you do a remaster in 10 years, it's just going to be digital only. So it's not like they could just do whatever they want, right? Like they could just put a whole new radio station in. Nobody's going to care. I know we will because
Yeah,
we're going
it's
to miss
gonna be-
DJ
that's the only
Khaled.
re- That's the only
and
reason
his
I'm going to
radio
play
station.
6 now. It's just driving around listening to DJ Khaled.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna fight someone if they take him out. But this is just a rumor, by the way. This isn't even a 100%. So, this is basically make or break for me.
Make or
As soon as he signs on
So I
board,
guess we
I'm
were
in.
talking about this earlier, but are we?
Mhm.
What is everybody's opinions on GTA 6? GTA 6 is potentially coming out this year. I say potentially because they keep saying it, but
Potentially.
we'll see. It's coming out this year.
Gosh.
There's so many rumors on what the cost is going to be. I mean, we're at $70 for a new game right now. Almost guarantee
Minimum.
GTA
yeah.
6
So
has
minimum
already said they're
70.
going to push the envelope. But they haven't really stated what the cost will actually be. Some people are speculating going all the way up to 100. Others are just thinking like above to 80.
Right.
But like, what are you guys feeling about a new release of GTA 6 in your futures? What are you thinking?
I'm getting it for the story, 100%. And I hope there's a base version where I can just get it for $60 and be good with
Dude.
it. I don't need the $80 version that it gives me like online or
It's
early
gonna
access.
be
They're gonna give
minimum
you-
70, dude.
No, it's gonna
minimum
be
70.
60, but they're gonna have like some crazy
No.
like
Oh.
$180 where you get like a bunch of
Yeah.
money and shark cards and you get to get
Dude,
into online
the
early
games-
and
Games are $70 now. You're not getting those $60
I think I agree with
games.
Kyle on that one. I think even if they
Games
come
are
out with a version that
$70.
is the story, which I didn't even think about, Chris, and I really hope that is a possibility.
that's all I want.
But yeah, if they just came out with a $70 title, just the single player, I'm sold. I'll take that. I don't want the online. I don't care about the online. So I'm hoping that'll be the case. And yes, there will be tiers. I 100% agree with
Yeah.
that. There will be tiers. It's just what will the tiers look like? That's
Right.
the question.
Early access for 150, maybe more. Who knows? Yeah, I mean they could, but the thing is, they could do whatever they want, and people are going to pay
everyone's
for
buying
it.
Hype's there.
Everyone's
Yeah,
buying it.
so they're
Someone's
right now
not
they're
buying
just
it.
like, how many billions do we want? Like that's what they're deciding right now. Like what shenanigans are we going to pull? I hope there's a base game for the 70.
Yeah, I just need the story. Just the story alone.
Yeah.
No online access. I am good. And if I decide
would be
that
wise.
years in the future that I want to buy the online portion, like the whole Call of Duty, right? Just multiplayer only. I don't need Warzone. Just give me the multiplayer and I'm good. And I'm good. Because Call of Duty does that. They have the single player, multiplayer, and then they have Warzone. So they have it split up in like 3 different ways depending on how you want to play. So that's I want that. And I will take that and a la carte it and I'm good. That's all I need.
100%. I really hope they have a just story mode version. But Kyle.
I didn't play 5. We were talking about this before recording. I didn't play 5 at all. But I did enjoy watching like people play the online stuff. So honestly, that's probably where I'm going to be. I'm not going to buy this. If I do, it'll be when it goes on sale for under 30. And I'll play for the story as well because I have no interest in the online stuff whatsoever.
Yeah.
So
story looks fantastic.
Yeah, we're all kind of there, I think.
Well, and see, we say that, and the only reason why I would go online is if they do incorporate some of the RP aspects, like the different kind of jobs, the eating, the drinking, the different ways to make money. So it's more like a life sim situation.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be more enticing rather than just GTA hell. We're just in there, people just shooting you and chasing you down, and you got to turn your mic to like team only because you can't have an open mic because there's all kinds of random stuff being said, and like I don't want that, man. I don't want that. But they're also talking about doing their own little multiverse, so I'm interested in that, what that looks like. GTA 5 has built its way to that with how many different add-ons they've had and all the different things you can do. I mean, obviously most of it is just becoming a criminal, so hopefully there's other sides to it where there's some more balance. It's more you don't just have to care how to be a drug lord and how to do human trafficking and how to like, well, can we just not have to do that? Like, is there is there any other thing that makes money? Like, but why is GTA always about some sort of depravity? It's like there's nothing else we can do.
God, I didn't even think about human trafficking.
No?
It would not surprise me if that was part of it at some regard. Oh my goodness. I hope not.
Oh my gosh.
This next one's supposed to take place in Florida. I guarantee you, between Cuba and Florida, there's going to be a mission that's going to involve some sort of. I guarantee it.
Would it shock you?
Guarantee it. Because they have to. They always do something controversial. They always do. Like like you guys mentioned the torture. Yeah, it's always something in GTA where it kind of makes you go, well, I guess I'm doing this.
You are right. Like even with 3, right? I mean, the first 2 were top-down shooters, just shooting people is crazy. But then when you got to number 3, and you could pick up hookers in the car, that was crazy. We're like, whoa. I remember like I was in high school. I was like, well, I got to go play this now. Once somebody told me that.
It was a weird selling point. I won't lie. It was just like, wait, what can I do now?
Yeah. So I mean, I guess if they really want to push the boundaries, that's a step they could go towards.
I mean, it's not encouraged, but I'm sure it would. Like I said, when it gets into the game, it's not one of those like shock factors. It's like, yeah, I saw that coming. Like,
do they already have VR for the GTA Online?
Oh,
because that would be kind of cool.
I feel like the game is way too ginormous to VR that. That would be a huge undertaking to VR.
That'd be cool though, right?
I'm sure there's some Roblox world. I'm sure someone built it in Roblox. Like
baseball bat someone down.
I feel like somebody's probably
GTA
done
Lite
it. You probably need like a monster computer to do
Yeah,
it.
that'd have to be light.
Yeah, that would be painful. I don't want I don't want someone to run up to me and stab me in VR. I
So-
don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't be walking down the street
Just like from behind you, you're like,
You just turn around. There's a freaking grill of an Escalade, freaking knockoff right here. I'm like, I don't want any of that. I don't want to be in GTA. No, that's like heart palpitations.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know.
Setting-
Well, okay. Side note: Why isn't VR there yet?
I mean,
Like, how come
there's
we're not there
VR
yet
for
with
GTA
VR?
5.
Like,
It does
think
that's the
exist.
next step.
There's a lot of people are playing it, but it's mods. It looks like people modding it. They're creating it.
Yeah, it's all mods. Yeah.
It's not an official thing.
Yeah. Like deep diving VR. I
do you
believe it
mean?
is a thing. You said why isn't VR at that point?
It
like, why are we
is
just
there, but
not
I
in
think
games now? Like,
kind
why
of
are
feel
we-
like what Chris is
we
saying
holding
is
off?
that GTA 6 is just too much right now.
Someone's gonna die.
You would need
die in that
the
game.
equipment to handle it, and I don't think a large percentage of the people have that. But there will be
and not just the physical equipment, like the actual biological equipment.
Oh,
to
you're just
handle
like,
being
okay,
in that
okay,
world
never mind.
physically. Like,
you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
he's talking about VR still. Like, I can't. I don't know if I can handle that. Like, people
No,
are.
I get sick 20 minutes into
I don't know,
playing Tetris. So
I love playing
Yeah.
Skyrim VR on
VR.
my PlayStation VR 1. So I play it pretty consistently still when I can put it on.
Oh, I enjoy it, but it makes me nauseous.
Fortunately, I don't have that issue. I haven't had that issue yet.
That's usually when I'm like, yeah, time to quit.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, yeah.
I
You
go
play
back.
sitting
I
down?
switch off. I switch back and forth. Depends on how I feel that day.
I felt like that was a shot. Like, see, I don't have that problem. Well, you probably play sitting down.
You look
It's
like a guy
whoa,
who plays
hey,
VR sitting
nice,
down.
Relax. Yeah. Is that really playing VR? Why not just pick up a controller? Like, that just sounds like you're doing extra work for nothing.
It was intended that way.
Sometimes I do
so,
use a
A
controller as
little
well.
bit. You're like, he's like, I don't get motion sick. He's like, oh, well, you play sitting down. It's like,
You must be playing sitting down. That's not even real VR. Yeah.
That's how I feel. How immersed I want to get.
oh man.
Yeah.
But I feel
All
like
right.
GTA VR, if done correctly,
Probably.
would be fun. But then it would just be like living a life. You're just walking down a city street and all of a
Look
sudden,
at that terrifying version of real life.
yeah, no.
Yeah, but what if
wanna-
what if they just did the story mode? Yeah. It's not too far off from real life.
No, I mean GTA 5 story, like playing as Trevor would give me nightmares. Playing as Trevor would give me nightmares. Cause you wake up. Oh yeah, and he wakes up in weird spots too. Like when you switch to him, he's like, no.
But I think it was time for us to wrap up anyways. So we are all back here. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for listening. And hopefully we'll see you. And don't forget our Twitch stream. We're doing on Tuesdays. Our planners are on 9 o'clock. So,
Thanks for the shot. Okay, Tuesdays, I get it.
Yeah.
Jeez, I get it.
Chris.
It was vacation brain. Okay.
good.
God, take a page out of your book, Kyle. I vacation hard now, man. Vacation hard.
See, it's good. It's a
God,
there
good
you
time.
go. But,
you burn bridges.
Tuesdays around 9 o'clock. We're going to try to be live on Twitch. So come check us out where you get all the background noise of that crazy interaction was happening live on there. So hopefully we'll see you next week. And Nerd BS.
Nerd BS.
BS.
All right. Thanks again. Later.